And we're live. So, just going to wait for more people to come on. See if we can get a few more people to come on the channel. Before I go into the topic we'll be discussing today, just want to say, as always, if you're not already, hey Darren, if you're not already, then please follow me on Telegram. You'll be able to find the link in my link tree on my profile. You can search on Telegram, revive yourself _, or please join my mailing list. Hey, my man, please join my mailing list at www.reviveyourself.co, because as always, there's lots that I can't share here because I'll get banned, deleted, and I'm censored enough as it is. So today I want to talk about why there's much more to health than just what you eat. So I'd say not too often, but every now and again I'll get through, because we talk a lot about how, you do the right things, you won't get certain diseases such as cancer. And every now and again I'll get a message through saying, Ryan, my friend ate nothing but organic food and she got cancer. How do you explain that? And also the other one that goes on, how do children get cancer, which I'll go into another time. But my friend got cancer, she ate organic. How do you explain that? Well, and the answer to this is, it's ridiculous. When you look into health is much more than just the food you eat. Yes, the food you eat is vital. You are what you eat and you are what you don't excrete. And so many people are eating poor foods, processed, refined foods that have been sprayed with pesticides, herbicides, rodenticides, chemical fertilizers, glyphosate, and they're not even able to excrete them. So much of the world is constipated, and you should be passing 12 inches of feces a day, whether that's 1 12, 2 6 inches, or 4 inches when it comes to passing stool. So food is absolutely vital. It's important. Buy organic where you can. Buy real food. If it comes from the ground, or if it walks or flies, eat it. Eat as our ancestors did. Just eat real food. But there's so much more to health than just it. And in fact, I've even written a list, because I was like, I didn't want to leave anything out. And when it comes to this, when people ask, how did my friend get ill when she ate nothing but organic? It's like, well, tell me about the rest of her life. Did she take a yearly jab from certain people? What shampoo was she using? What conditioner was she using? What was she putting on her skin? Remember, you shouldn't be putting anything on your skin you wouldn't eat. And most people are just lathering themselves up with endocrine disrupting, cancer-causing agents. How much blue light was she exposed to? Was she getting 8 hours of sleep? What was the quality of water that she was drinking? Was it filtered? Was it spring? Was it well water? What was the quality of water she was showering in? What was the quality of water she was washing her clothes in? In fact, what was she washing her clothes in? Remember, what you wash your clothes in is going to be in your clothes, which you're gonna wear for 7, 8, 9 hours a day. Then what do you wash your bed sheets in? Because you're going to be sleeping in them for 7 to 8 hours. So if you're just covered in chemicals all day, what do you think happens to you? Most of the chemicals you're washing your clothes in are cancer causing and illness causing. So what you're washing them in, it's why I use certain soaps to wash my clothes in, Pure, and my bed sheets. What EMFs was she exposed to? Was she surrounded by Wi-Fi? It's one of the reasons why you probably see me wearing this quite a lot. This is my pendant from Biogeometry. I'll be wearing this on my body every day. Also, we have the cube from Dr. Ibrahim Kareem. If you haven't listened to my podcast, 186 I think it is, with Dora Ibrahim, Dr. Kareem's daughter, then definitely do. This harmonizes all harmful EMFs and subtle energies. Okay, have it in our room. I wear this every day. Okay, this is not blocking. This is turning harmful energies into harmonizing, into energy that your body can actually live with. Okay, very, very powerful. We're wearing this on me every day. What was she surrounded by? Was she surrounded by lots of radiation? But if you haven't listened to that episode, by the way, I think it's 186, listen to it. I will be also getting a discount for you guys, so you can buy this. This is something I won't get anywhere without. I use this on the plane with me now. So many things. Was her rooms, was her house, did she have volatile organic compounds in her house? Was it for the plastics? Did she have carpet? You know, carpet's hugely toxic. What was the air like in her house? Remember, your air in your house is 10 times more toxic than the air outside. Okay, so do you have plants in your house? Do you have an air filter? Are you opening the windows, letting the air circulate? For example, was she doing breath work? Was she doing cold therapy, cold showers or cold plunges? Was she doing detoxification saunas or detox baths and letting her body purge? You know, did she do fasting periodically? So it allowed her body to go into autophagy and clear. So many things here, guys. You know, did she have root canals? Root canals are one of the worst things you can do to your body. Dr. Thomas Levy shows that 97% of his patients that had a root canal had breast cancer when it comes to women. This is why you need to see a holistic dentist or a biological dentist that knows what they're doing. If you want anyone when it comes to that, give me a message. I can. In fact, look at my interview with Dr. Elmer Young. He's a top holistic dentist if you're in the UK, or Dr. Thomas Levy if you're in the US. Once again, silver amalgam fillings. You know, you put mercury in your mouth. Mercury comes in a container that says, with skull and crossbones on it, that says poisonous in any amount. Yet when you put it in your teeth, in your mouth, that's fine, is it? No. If you watch, Dr. David Kennedy's got a great video you can see on YouTube about a tooth off-gassing. He gets a tooth that's been filled with mercury, you know, brushes a toothbrush on it, you see what comes out. That's going into your body all the time. As soon as you have a hot drink, you know, as soon as you grind your teeth, that metal is off-gassing in your body. So root canals. Have you got any silver or mercury amalgam fillings in your body? Other things. Did she like her job? You can be eating all the best food in the world, doing all this stuff, but if you're getting up every morning hating your job or hating what you're doing, that's an extremely toxic place to be, and your body will never recover because you'll constantly be in that fight and flight, and that is extremely negative for your mental and emotional health and your physical body. Your physical body will start to feel that. Okay. It's why it's like, did she have a bigger purpose? Did she get up every day and enjoy what she was doing in life? Did she have something else? You know, for me, this is my purpose. I know, to go out there and spread the truth to you guys, to make sure no one had to go through what I went through again when it comes to my illnesses. So I want you to understand this. I talked about plastics, like was she drinking out of plastics? What does she cook her food in? You know, was she cooking her food in pans that are coated in Teflon? You know, so many things, things dark waters out there. You can look into Teflon. The amount of money they spent I think one of the court cases started in 1980, and then people didn't get paid out until 2015 because how much these companies can just keep these things in litigation. You got to understand, you know. Are you cooking your food in Teflon? These things, if you're doing that every day, remember, this stuff doesn't happen overnight. It's every day, it's accumulation. And most people are doing not just one of these things, but all of these things, you know. You know, what was the air like in her house? Talking about piercings, did she have piercings in her body? Did she have breast implants? You know, breast implants, no matter what, breast implant, the studies have shown, even the FDA have admitted every single breast implant is toxic and causes cancer. They all rupture. So there's a million things that I've gone into here. Fragrances. What fragrances did she use? Was she putting perfume on her every day? You know, you got to remember that fragrances are a completely unregulated industry. People think, oh no, you wouldn't be able to use them, you wouldn't be able to sell them if they were toxic. Absolute nonsense. They are highly toxic, cancer causing. Same as the deodorant under your arm. Deodorant, it actually blocks your body from being able to sweat and get rid of toxins. Remember, you've only got 4 ways as a man to get rid of toxins, 5 as a woman. You've got breath, sweat, stool, and urine, and menstrual cycle if you're a woman. I went into this the other day. That's why women live longer than men, one of the reasons, because they actually clean out toxins once a month for a long period of time. You know, what supplements was she using? Was she using supplements at all? If she was, were they synthetic and just poison to the body? You know, nothing more expensive than a supplement that doesn't work or that makes your body toxic. And most, 99% of the market, are highly toxic. Or, you know, was she supplementing her diet with supplements that are actually going to be beneficial to her? There's so many things that we've gone through here, guys, you know. Was she listening to uplifting music every day? Or was she listening to the news, which puts fear in her? Was she in a state of fear? So it's not just my friend was eating organic and she got cancer. How's that? There's so many things that we go into. Remember here, just going through it. What's she having jabbed? Toothpaste, shampoo, moisturiser. What did she cook her food in? What was the water like? What does she wash her clothes in? What does she wash her bed sheets in? You know, what does she use fragrances? Or does she use essential oils? You know, what was the air like in her house? Did she enjoy her life? Did she get up every morning hating her job? Root canals, silver amalgam fillings, plastics in her house, volatile organic compounds, you know, radiation, EMFs. There's so many things, guys. Okay, so many things. Yeah, that's another one. Tampons. What tampons did she use? There's so many things you could go into here that people don't even think about. Okay, because they're just used to it. Oh, that's normal. They wouldn't be able to sell them if they were bad for you. Well, I think you need to go and have a look at what people have been able to sell. You know, Monsanto for years was selling Roundup. Bayer bought out Monsanto, knowing they'd have to spend $10 billion paying off people for cancer lawsuits, and they're still selling this stuff. Okay, I did a post about Pfizer the other day, and I'll put it up tomorrow. So these companies are serial criminals, and their business model is committing crime. You know, they sell these things, and they don't care about your health. So, you know, you need to be looking at all the things you're doing. And I said before, these things that happen overnight, they build up over time. So if you're cooking your food in the wrong pans and using toxic water, spraying your body with chemicals all day, breathing toxic air, not getting enough sunlight, no time in nature, doing no breath work, not getting enough movement, washing your clothes in poison, you know, being surrounded by EMFs. The other one is, do you have a geopathical fault line going through your house? Are you exposed to geopathical stress? You know, all these things I mentioned, guys. Okay, so this is why you have to be really vigilant when it comes to your health. And look, there's a lot of things I've mentioned. I don't expect you to do these things overnight, but if every day, you know, next time you have a Christmas or a birthday present, say, oh, you know what I'd like to get some extremer cookware, please. So, you know, ceramic cookware. It doesn't harbour any bacteria. Ceramic. It's also infrared, so it keeps heat longer, and you buy it once. You know, next time, oh, you know, I'd like a house filtration system, or, you know, a filter for my shower. Oh, you know what I'd like some clean shampoos, or you know, get me some coconut oil so I can use it for my skin. Whatever it may be, you know, you can do all these things. I'd love a pendant from Biogeometry, or a cube for my house. And you buy these things, you buy them once, you know. So these are things you can ask for presents, for birthdays, or things you can just add up over time. And remember, the people you're listening to, guys, are they doing this stuff? This is the thing, when you listen to all these people on TV, these quote-unquote experts, you know, specialists that only specialise in failure, are they doing these things? How do they look? How do they live? You know, I said before, if you're not leading by example, you're just wasting everyone's time. So I want you to go out there, and like, even with my stuff, go out there and do your own research in it. But you'll start to understand, it's not just the food you eat, there's so much more to health. And even when it comes to who you're listening to, you know, what podcasts you're listening to. Are you listening to negativity all the time, or are you listening to positive, uplifting podcasts and lectures and seminars and music? You know, music's great, it can change your physiology and psychology like that, uplifting music. Who you surrounding yourself with as well. These are markers for disease. If you surround yourself with 5 like unhealthy, overweight, negative people, you'll be the 6th. If you surround yourself with 5 happy, healthy, wealthy individuals, you'll be the 6th. You know, this is why it's so important to understand that health is much more than just the food you eat. Yes, food is very important, okay, but it goes much deeper than that, okay. Even to the point of, you know, your thoughts are so powerful. Your thoughts are like God to the cells of your body. So like stinking thinking, we call it. If you know, think it's like the average human has over 60,000 thoughts a day, 95% of which are negative. Catch yourself thinking, what are you thinking about, you know? The other thing is subconsciously, what does your area look like you're living in? These companies spend billions to hide the truth from you. They also spend billions to advertise nonsense and health-destroying products to you. You go around, there'll be billboards full of like alcohol or fast food or whatever. It's, you know, nothing that's going to benefit you, but it's done with a model who looks good, or a celebrity. You know, always say, if athletes or celebrities are endorsing it, stay away from it, because it's garbage. Okay. If it's on the mainstream, generally it's garbage. And so you need to brainwash yourself for health. You know, do you have a vision board of what you want to look like, what car you want to drive, what house you want to live in, where you want to be, who you want to be with, you know, what food you want to eat? Do you have a vision board? These things are all so powerful, okay? And so, guys, just remember, health is much more than food. So that hopefully that answers the question. Oh, my friend, you know, she ate organic, but she's still got cancer. There's so many things to it. And you don't want to be sticking anything in your body either that's carcinogenic, full of heavy metals and other poisons, but you know, that's another time. So anyway, guys, hope that helps. Going to be doing these videos. Nice to be able to go live again and not be banned. As I mentioned before, if you aren't following me on Telegram, please do reviveyourself_ or www.reviveyourself.co to get my mailing list. Also, someone just said, is there any way to do any of this inexpensively? Well, grow your own food, get your own seeds. Fresh air, that's free. Cold showers are free. Breath work's free. You know, not wearing any fragrances, that's free. Turn your Wi-Fi off at night, or not having Wi-Fi, that's free. You know, fasting is free. So you can clean your teeth with biocarb. That's super inexpensive. You know, so these things, it doesn't have to be expensive. Okay. If you are dealing with a health issue though, and you're looking for help in overcoming it, you know, please send me an email at ryan@reviveyourself.co, and I'll get back to you. We can have a chat about how we can help you. That's ryan@reviveyourself.co. Yes, I am on Telegram, as mentioned before, reviveyourself_. You'll find it in my link tree. And in fact, if you scroll down my posts, you'll be able to see, I put a post up the other day saying, join me on Telegram. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today, people. Lots of love, as always. Stay happy, stay healthy. Go and get some fresh air, go and have a cold shower, go and listen to some uplifting music. Lots of love. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.